Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about Eastman out there in California and what's going on out there. Eastman is the attorney, well, at least for the time being, who assisted the former president during his attempt to alter the outcome of the 2020 election. Out in California, he is going through proceedings, kind of a trial. And he is looking at 11 disciplinary charges that could result in the loss of his license. He could be disbarred. These proceedings produce a recommendation. That recommendation would then go to the California Supreme Court, who gets to make the final determination, if I understand the process correctly. Eastman's activities were described as all of his misconduct was done with one singular purpose: to obstruct the electoral count on January 6th and stop Vice President Pence from certifying Joe Biden as the winner of the election. He was fully aware in real time that his plan was damaging the nation. Pretty serious allegations against Eastman. Now, this proceeding probably going to last about a week. Because they intend on calling a whole bunch of people as witnesses. While most of the country could really couldn't care about Eastman, the testimony that occurs during these proceedings, I can assure you, those people investigating January 6th, those people in Georgia, related to any potential prosecution of Trump there, they are paying very close attention. Odds are there are going to be things said under oath during these proceedings that will come up again later. So the proceedings themselves, I know a whole lot of people in the legal profession who definitely believe these proceedings need to occur just for ethical reasons. And I'm trying really hard not to make a lawyer joke when it comes to ethics and all of that, but I mean, every attorney I know, it's like, this guy needs to not be a lawyer anymore. The general consensus among those that I know is that his activities weren't really grounded in law. He was floating ideas that he knew were false, just to kind of prolong and obstruct. And that seems to be the core of the allegation out there. But he has the proceedings to go through, and the Supreme Court out there will make the final determination. The reason it's important to note, this is one of those you will see this material again type of things. I am almost positive that something said during these proceedings will end up labeled as an exhibit later. Some of the witnesses that Eastman plans on calling are people who would have direct knowledge of any potential plan. The first day of the proceedings did not go particularly well for Eastman. The judge does not seem willing to entertain a lot of Eastman's experts and general style even. But this is a lot like the Meadows thing, where the information that Eastman possesses is probably critical to the prosecution in Georgia and anything related to January 6th. Any potential charges coming out of Georgia or the January 6th investigation, they might really like to have Eastman. So any testimony here might lead to Eastman being leaned on pretty heavily by the federal government, trying to get him to cooperate and provide more detailed testimony to them in relation, people that might have been higher up, and put context to some of the events and actions. So even though this doesn't seem to be important, it probably will be later. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.